The weather has held up. No rain, except I think we had one brief shower during one of the races. And so everything has been just about as we'd hoped for, including some breathtaking performances today in the relay events, Larry Ross. And this was some of that. Besides that, I mean, you have a lot of highlights from this. What have you chosen for us?
There's so many great memories over the period of 4 days here. 6,000 athletes, high school and elite athletes and Olympic levels and college bests. And we chose 3 or 4 to talk to you about, including the men's 4x1. And let's take a look at the 100 before we go anywhere. Doc Patton, left of the screen. Mike Rogers, one of the top 10 in the world with a white headband, and Patton beats him at age 35, everybody, 35 in a sprinter's game. He is still the best. He runs 9.75 seconds, the 5th fastest time ever run under all conditions. Lauren Williams, another 10-year veteran of international running, a former world champion in the 100, runs 11.02 seconds under all conditions, the fastest time in the world this year so far. And then Texas A&M just lit up the track and came within 15/100ths of a second of the Jamaican national team's time, the best in the world this year. And they are a college team, almost running as fast as the whole country of Jamaica.
Yeah, the crowd was going crazy today. Some of the races were so close and so competitive, and the speed just blinding. Now, Dwight, you've competed in this event, of course. I know you have great affection for it. What do you take away?
40 years ago was my first Texas Relays, and we went all the way back to Wednesday when we were covering the multi-event competitions. I want to go back to that because you have Erica Bogard, the 19-year-old from Mississippi State who set a personal best and won the Texas Relays title here in the heptathlon. She's just 5'3", 122, great speed, and has gotten a little endurance for that final event, the 800 meters. She needs to get better in some of the throwing events and some of the technical events, but she's a good one to look for in the future. Now on the men's side, we already know Curtis Beach is a star. He set the high school record back when he was in New Mexico. He showed a lot of courage going down to a 3rd attempt in the long jump. With that wind blowing, he could have scored 0, but instead he got a 6-inch personal best after a personal best in the 100, and really endured throughout the competition. Ended up with a 2-day personal best. His personal best was set over 3 days at the NCs a couple of years ago because of weather, but he wins the Texas Relays title, the only one to score 8,000 points here, and gets off to a good start for his 2013 season. And then a little bit of a surprise. Sophomore Sam Kendricks of Ole Miss came in with an 18.4.5 personal best, jumps 18.8 3/4 in there, a stadium record 19 feet 3/4 of an inch, the best mark in the world this year, and stamps himself as a contender maybe to make a world championship team later in the summer, certainly a contender to win the NCAA title in June. And then that great high jump between 2 returning Olympic medalists. The winner of that competition, Canadian Derek Druin, competing for the University of Indiana. He clears 7.6.5 very easily and stamps himself as a possible NCAA champion outdoors. He's done it twice indoors. He's looking to do it outdoors.